in those glorious olden days, people used to think sales and marketing, the same. So you see a guy, they used to say that sales and marketing is the same function. Okay, so at least today we understand sales is different from marketing. But marketing, itself has grown into, such a large portfolio. From a startup standpoint, okay, so let's assume I'm a IT startup, okay, I've just started building mobile apps slash bit of IT application development. Which are those aspects that I need, that are important to me on day one? I mean, day one as in probably 0 to say about 1 year, okay, 0 to 365 days. So should I look at marketing as only identifying the target segment, or creating a brand, or creating a positioning? So I mean, two things. Probably from a layman's standpoint, how do you see, because they come from a technical, non-marketing, non-functional background. Okay, so in a crude way, how do you define branding, positioning, go-to-market, these aspects, and which is a must probably in the first 1 year?
If you actually understand broadly about the last 100 years or centuries advertising and branding industry, how it really functioned, how it really worked, forget about a century back, 2 decades back when we were in schools, we saw, you take any product or service, there used to be 1 or 2 operators in that, and then the media options are also very, very minimal.
Correct.
So for the advertiser and for the receiver, it was very easy to communicate each other. So the media spends or the modes of communication or the options available for the customer were very, very, very minimal. In fact, I should say negligible. So it was very easy to communicate any product. Even today we remember those age-old Surf or Cadbury.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So those Fevicols, because we saw those ads only in the one media channel, which is TV, or we might have seen an advertisement in the print. Those are the only 2 medias available.
Right.
The products were also only those unique products. There was no competition. So for both the parties, it was easy going, and then it was easy to communicate pan-India level. But today, you name any product or service, there are not less than 20 operators in the same domain, offering the same kind of features, same kind of benefits to an end user. In the other side, you have hundreds, now I should say thousands of television channels and hundreds of media options. Though naturally the media spends have to go up, and then for the end user, it has become a kind of a challenge for him to choose what is his product or what is his choice of service.
Correct.
Now the best example to see this is the retail space. If you go to any of the big format retail store, there would be not less than 45,000 products available as a total. And when we go and choose one product, the branding is so important at that space. Creating the identity or space in the customer's mind is so important. That's where the positioning come into the picture. If you're not taking a positioning and then you generally talk about your features and the benefits, nobody is going to be looking at your product. And the second aspect is, if the competition is also talking about the same kind of features and benefits, you're not going to, you have to eventually spend multifold of your budgets. That is not going to work out for you. And interestingly, the other aspect is, if you're not clear about your target group, why in the beginning you asked about the startups, why this startup fever has suddenly caught up is, every service or product there has been a gap. Somebody is coming into the market to fill that gap, and then with that idea is starting up in a new service or venture, and then he's taking that position. So if he is not clear about that position, if he is not clear about his target audience, what are the monies you spend, what are the kind of creative approach you have, you're going to bound to fail. So I somehow feel the clarity has to be there, whom you have to address, who is your customer, end user, your customer, and then that clearly gives you an option of choosing the right media for you to have. And then taking the position is something which, if you're not occupying even the 1% of the customer's mind, then you're of no use to be existing in the market.